Alright, welcome back for some more Super Mega Baseball 4 in your Pelicans franchise. Before we get started, this is going to be the last episode for a little while. I've got to get the TV moved over to the new place, get internet set up, kind of get gelled a little bit, so it might be a week or two before I'm back with regular content, but hopefully you will bear with me. Like and subscribe for more as we continue this series and I continue the madness that is moving to a new house. Let's get into the lineup for today's ball game, beginning with Nico Sportsman at first, as he does. Katrina Lynn will bat second. She'll play right field today. Princess will bat third, captaining the outfield out there in center. Then we'll have somebody who I can read, I promise. Kareem Park, who else cleaning up? In the fourth spot, batting fifth, it'll be Lachlan Brewer. And left, Kareem, by the way, is in second in the cleanup spot. Gemma Bean will play short. And we'll have Kai Thrustmaster over there at third. Molly O'Connor behind the dish. Well, yeah, I think we're going to make her play through it because... let's take a look at her as compared. Yeah, I think I want her defense because we've got Lily Rocket, the ace of the staff, on the hill for us as we get ready to send it out for a night game from Whacker's Wheel as we take on the Dodge City Dockers. Let's play ball.
The fans are ready to go at Whacker's Wheel. Who's ready for some dingers? Let's
Discount
go!
Miller Park, ready for baseball. Here we come offensively, alternate unis. Pelicans back in action.
First baseman, number 62,
Nico Sportsman. Charles Reddier, the starter for the Dockers, and gets it started with a first pitch strike. We're underway against a dangerous Dockers ball club who has done damage to us. Nico Sportsman, 1-2. Gets a piece and he'll stay alive for one more from Charles and knocks that one to right. But it'll be off the wall and foul ground. We'll do one more time, and that one to left, just about the same spot down the other line. I'll get foul as well, straighten it out, and you've got yourself a home run. That's low for Sportsman. 2-2, not close, it's full. And he gets a piece of that, knocks it through. So after putting up a battle, Nico Sportsman singles, and the Pelicans have the leadoff man aboard.
51, Katrina Lynn.
And that'll bring up Katrina Lynn. Batting second, playing right field. She'll stand in for the first time in that left-handed box and get a hold of the first offering she sees and send it right back where it came from. 2 base hits to start off for the Pelicans.
The center fielder,
That'll bring up the
26,
Princess.
Princess Precious.
Center field, 3-spot, Kareem on deck. And Pine City looking to get something going. Someone's moving. And they're going to throw wildly. Second and third occupied now. Princess gets a piece of that. That's a base hit. And the Pelicans move out in front as Princess gets an RBI base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman,
How about
number
that? Here
2,
comes Park.
Kareem Park.
Having a season. And consistently in that MVP category at the end of games. Starts off with a ball inside from Reddier. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. It's knocked foul. Ball and a strike to Park. Someone's moving again. And the throw to second's going to be in time. Princess, I believe, caught stealing there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, I think, is the count. No, 3-2, and that's an out. They're going to throw, not in time.
The left fielder, number 13,
So,
Lachlan.
as we look up at the situation here, it's Lachlan Brewer digging in. 1-0 Pelicans, 2 gone. Lachlan gets a hold of the first one and lines into an out to end the Pelican first. Here come the bad guys, or the good guys, if you happen to be a Dodge City Dockers fan. Juliet the game against Lily Rocket. 2 power people going to battle here. Lily gets a first pitch foul ball from Juliet. Now it's downstairs, a bonus strike. Juliet gets a piece. Lily moves ahead 1-2, and the game on the ground, third base way, thrown across in time. One up, one down for Dodge City. And here comes Bob Peters, another guy who has knocked this ball club around in his tenure. Peters in a 1-1 count. Rocket looks and deals. Downstairs, she'll move behind 2 balls and a strike. Peters gets a hold of it, and that's a base hit. Got one he liked and just speared it up the middle for a knock. Sid Keatley to Boxing Bells will dig in for the first time today. First pitch right there from Rocket. She looks to Molly and fires. That's a strike. 0-2. Looking for her first strikeout is Lily, and a pop-up will have to suffice. Right center field or so, and caught for the out. So Lily now closer to getting out of trouble. Warden Blunder, I believe. 2 outs for Blunder. First pitch strike from Lily. It's 0-1. That's downstairs, I believe. Ball and a strike. And Lily behind again. 2 balls and a strike. Looks to Molly. Fires. Nope, outside 3-1. Not a common count to see from Rocket. That's in there to fill it. 3-2 with 2 outs. Runner goes. That's on the ground and throws. So runner who is going on the pitch is going to go ahead and swipe third as well. And so they're at the corners. That tying run now 90 feet away. Here's Jordan Long. Rocket trying to get out of trouble here in the first. First pitch right there to Long. It's 0-1. Lily fires. And that's to center. Should get us out of it. There's Princess with the catch. And we've played an inning. It's 1-0 Pine City. To the second we shall proceed.
The shortstop, number 31, Gemma Bean.
It'll be Gemma Bean leading things off. And she's had a good start. As a Pelican gets a hold of the first offering from Reddier, fouls it away. The 0-1, same result. 2 strikes in a hurry on Bean. And 3 pitches send Gemma back to the visiting dugout. Here's Kai Thrustmaster playing through a tense mood because we don't have a great second option over at third right now. First pitch strike for Kai. That's something we look to fix this off season. 0-2 to Thrustmaster is not there, so it's 1-2 now. She gets a hold of it and knocks it almost through for a knock, but that will not help the tense mood go away as she's thrown out. Here is Molly O'Connor. Pelicans lead by 1, top of the second. Thank you again for joining us. Molly gets a hold of that left field and just falls in front of the outfielder there, and she'll be aboard with a single. And here comes Lily. She's been known to use that pink bat of hers to do some damage. She'll try to do it here with Molly aboard at first and a couple of rounds. First pitch swinging. Gets a foul ball, does Rocket. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. Get after one. She does, but fouls it away, and 1-2, and that's popped foul as well. Lily putting up a fight. Love to see it. She'll strike out and exchange the bat for the glove as we swap sides mid-second. Still 1-0, and Lily's ready to rock and ramble.
Third baseman, number 56, Zariah Foley.
Zariah Foley will lead things off. Rocket back out there and fires the first one right in there for a strike to Foley. 0-1 foul away. Looking for her first strikeout in 0-2. Right there it is. Lily Rocket gets the K on Foley. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Fatima Everdale. Uniforms for Dodge City today. I think they're dark brown pants with white jerseys. Could be. And another strikeout, 2 in the inning for Lily Rocket. Setting them up and knocking them down. There's a former member of our organization, Jason Kleppenstein, back when we were the Bullets. First pitch strike from Lily. 0-1 on the way, and that's just handled. Throw to first. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Dockers. Third inning upon us as the Pelicans look to add. It's 1-0.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 62, Nico Sportsman.
Back to the top of the order for Sportsman, as he got things started for a good inning that we thought maybe would have some more potential, but Nico gets a hold of that, fouls it away. It's 0-2 on him. Gets a hold of that, skipping and not going to escape the defense as Nico thrown out easily.
The right fielder, number 51, Katrina.
All right, here's Katrina Lynn. See what she's got in this spot. Nobody aboard for her with an out. First offering, not close. 1-0, knocked foul by Lynn, and the 1-1 is hit almost through. The error at first is not going to cost him. At least I think that's what happened there. 2 gone now for Princess Precious. First pitch there to Princess, 0-1. She struggled at the plate despite the high homer numbers. She's behind now, a ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. She gets a hold of it right to third, and she's gone, as are the Pelicans in the third. We'll move to the home half. Still 1-0 Pine City. Nilsson, Charles Reddy are up there first against Lily. Back to work is she. First pitch strike. Second pitch fouled away. 0-2 to Reddier. And on 3 pitches, Lily sends him back to the dugout with the strikeout. Here's Juliet the game. One of the most dangerous hitters on this ball club. Lily pitching her careful here. Ball and a strike to her now. Swing and a miss. Wanted it, didn't get it. And Lily gets her. How about that? She is stoked. And so are we up in the booth. Here comes Bob Peters to follow Juliet. That's a force of nature, those two. And he pops it up. A gift. And a gift received by the defense to end the inning. We'll move to the 4th. Nothing there for the Dockers. Here come the Pelicans again. With Kareem leading it off. Hasn't had a big hit yet today, but it's sure to happen soon. That's apparently a strike. I don't know if I buy that. Right there. Kareem gets a hold of that to short. Will be retired. That might be enough to knock the mojo, but I'm not sure. I didn't hear it, but doesn't mean it didn't happen. Lachlan Brewer digs in now. Park set down, so nobody aboard here for Brewer. Gets a hold of the first offering. First base side foul. It's 0-1. That's not there. Ball and a strike. To the left fielder, playing decently defensively especially, and he gets a hold of that one and hops and skips to short. He'll be tossed out as well. 2 batters, 2 grounds out to short. And I'll bring up Gemma Bean. Nothing going on. 2 out in the inning. First pitch strike to Bean. Second pitch is inside. Here's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bean takes it. Now it's even 2-2 with 2 outs. She gets a hold of it, and she'll see 1 more from Charles Reddier, who fills the count 3-2. And Bean gets a hold of that to first. The throw is in time. And we're moving along in a hurry. We'll move to the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 your score. Lily trying to do it again. The boxing bells. That means it's time for Sid Keatley. This crowd at Whacker's Wheel. Excited. Lily and Molly on the same page today, largely. That's on the ground, and Keatley is dispatched for out number 1. Here's Blunder, and Lily gets a first pitch in there, steal the first one again. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike on the ground again. The error at first this time is not going to cost him. Sounded like Nico maybe struggled to grab that one. And that'll bring up Jordan Long with a couple of outs for Rocket, who winds, kicks, and deals. The first pitch right there, 0-1, foul away, 0-2. Here it is from Lily, and on 3 pitches, not quite. Could it be 4? And not quite. That's a catch. Someone wanted to go grab that one. Who it was, you know, I don't. You can read it. Here we go with inning number 5.
Third baseman, number 14, Kai Rustmaster.
And Kai struggling a little at the plate. Decent defender. We need another option at third. Look for a youngster as Kai swings and gets a base hit. Doesn't want her spot taken.
Now batting, the catcher, number
So that'll put one on for Molly. Leadoff man aboard, and here comes the pride of Ireland.
Theodore Flores.
Theodore, is it Flores or Loris? Theodore on the hill. Molly down the line, foul. And that's a better hit. Almost through, and someone couldn't handle it. They're not going to throw her out. So they'll stay first and second for Lily. All right. And they're going to send in Heel. Good start from Lily. Unfortunately, not going to qualify her for the win. But she did well. As we're in the top of the 5th, Heel Mitchell right now in a 1-1 count in the pinch hitting front. He'll fall behind 1-2. Here comes Charles. Mitchell gets a pop up to left field. Plenty of air under that one. And everyone will head right back to where they were.
The first baseman, number 62, Nico.
All that for Nico, who's got a couple on and a chance to crack it open a little bit with one gone. First offering a strike. The crowd excited. Sportsman wants to do damage downstairs. 1-1 to Nico. Bonked foul. The crowd likes it. 1-2. And they're into it out there. Runner goes foul away. I don't know why you'd send him. No point in getting anybody caught. 1-2 again to Sportsman. Outside, 2-2. Nico gets a hold of that one. Back to the mound. They're going to throw him out, or they're going to throw somebody out.
Right fielder, number 51, Katrina.
Here's Katrina Lynn. This is what happens if you put the blind guy, at least the low vision guy, in the commentary booth. 2 gone. Runners are at the corners for Lynn. And downstairs to her, it's 1-1 Katrina. Now 2-0. Get one and get after it, kid. She does, and it's a base hit. How about that, Katrina Lynn? An RBI single, and the Pelicans double their lead. It's 2-0.
Number 26, Princess.
Here comes Princess. She's ready to do damage. Absolutely. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Took a big hack. 0-1 Princess gets a hold of that left field. That ball is gone. Number 26 does it again. Leads the team, if not almost the league, in home runs, and that one felt good for everybody involved. Kareem Park digs in, and take a look right there, top of your screen at that scoreboard. Fluvial. We'll take over on the hill, 5-0, your new score. I had to look at it. You think I could do math, but you'd be wrong. All right. How about this? 3 balls and a strike. And here we go. Ooh, bonked foul to filler. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that'll be a walk. So the inning will continue. Lachlan Brewer steps in. Runner on for him. Big situation, 2 gone. And he'll start off ahead too, 1-0. Why not? If they're gonna give them to you, don't shy away from those pitches outside the zone. As Lachlan gets a hold of that, fouls it away, a ball, and 2 strikes on him with a couple of outs. That one down the line, foul again. Another 1-2, and nowhere close. That one's wild, and the runner takes second. Scoring position, 2 strikes. Brewer gets a piece, does it again. And another one on the ground first. That one will be in plenty of time to end the threat. And it's going to be Horse Moody, the big man, taking over bottom 5. Would put him in line for the win if he can stick around and do well this half inning. Here comes Zariah Foley. 5-0. And Foley doesn't like it. A long high base hit, or not base hit, excuse me, a flying ball for and out. Foley is gone, out number 1, 1 up, 1 down. However you want me to correct it, I've tried. And Fatima Everdale from the big man has received a ball and a strike, and now 2 of those strikes is a foul ball down the first base line. That'll even it up to 2 ball inside. Another 2-2 forthcoming from Moody. He gets a ground ball, and Nico's right there at first for the out. Jason Kleppenstein doing homework behind the dish today. And outside on him, 1-0. Horse struggling, 2-0. Jason gets a piece, 2 balls and a strike. Kleppenstein wants to win this battle, even if it's by walking. Swing and a miss, 3-2. And Horse got him. So Moody wins that round, and the inning comes to a close. Easy half inning for Horse. Moody, we move to the 6th. 5-0 Pelicans. That'll bring up Bean. And she'll see what she can do to start off our 6th inning of play. Swing and a miss, 0-1 to her. And, you know, as shortstops go, you feel bad letting someone like Sophia walk. But she was struggling as Gemma strikes out. But she's played such solid defense by comparison that I think the amount of runs that Gemma has saved for the club do well. And maybe we can look at getting Sophia back down the track. That's popped up. And it's going to be caught. So 2 are out for Molly. You know, as far as I like Finley Chase, we need to develop her a little bit more, but Molly has done well behind the dish and has a gun of an arm. Not the trait, but in terms of throwing out attempted stolen bases, she's done pretty well at that. And occasionally has some pop in that bat. Not there, though, as she grounds out. And that will do it for the 6th inning for Pine City. We move to the home half. 6 outs to go for these Dockers, who were as Falulubilo. Not anymore. Be Drummond. Horse Moody stays out there. This Dockers club presented so much more power as Drummond's behind 0-1. In past ball games, we've seen them. A 1-1 on the way from Moody is to center for a base hit single for Drummond off the bench. And in this game, it's been quiet from the people that you expect to see that power. And that includes Juliet DeGame, who stands in now against Moody, who starts her off upstairs. But you don't want to get complacent and start pitching too carefully, because one punishment can be the end. As Juliet lines directly into a glove, I believe that was Kai handled that one. Third. Here's the other guy in that second 1-2 punch is Bob Peters. He's got a first pitch strike from Horse. And that's on the ground. That'll get through. This is what I'm talking about. You got to be careful and not rest on your laurels. Not that Horse is the kind of guy to do that. But here's Sid Keatley with 2 on now and just 1 out. Moody fires. And he's got that kind of violent arm action, does Horse. Not being able to locate it extraordinarily well there, and that's a strike. So 3-1. That's right there. Fills the count. He wants the strikeout here, you bet. Not going to get it on that pitch as it's doinked off the foul pole. And that's another base hit. Get it in there fast. And the shutout preserved for the moment as the bases are loaded. Here comes Plunder. Marker Douglas will come on, and so will somebody else that I couldn't tell. Maybe Muhammad Green. I couldn't quite read that fast enough. Douglas, that's outside. A strike, so 1-1. Douglas upstairs, 2-1. Not where you want to be. That's a base hit. 1 run coming around from third. The second is going to come through as well. And just like that, the Dockers right back in this ball game. It's 5-2. Here's Jordan Long.
Now batting,
Joseph Schneider will replace Jordan Long. First pitch right there for a strike from Douglas. Marker gets a ground ball. The throw is going to be good for the double play and the inning ender. How about that? We had a defensive substitution. Top 7 will go. It's 5-2.
now batting, the third baseman, number 44, Muhammad Green.
Got interesting there for a moment, and indeed it was Muhammad Green taking over at third for Kai. Downstairs on Green. He's not amazing, but he's not horrible. Good fill-in, I suppose. Muhammad is currently ahead 2-1. Now it's even up on him. 2-2 is on the ground, likely good. 4 out number 1, and that is the case, so we'll move along.
Number 62, Nico.
Top of the order, flip that lineup card. It's Nico Sportsman. He'll stand in with a chance to add on. He gets a hold of the first one, knocks it foul. The 0-1 on the way. Nico having a game defensively. It seems like everything on the ground's almost been either to him. A lot of ground balls all around, and he strikes out. So offensively, not necessarily a great night, but not a bad one. Here's Katrina. Trying to maybe get one back. Couple outs in the inning, nobody aboard for Lynn, who's in from the left side, and now behind 0-2. Katrina gets a hold of it, bonks it just up, and it's going to find a little bit of grass out in front of the outfielder, and she's aboard, and here's Princess.
Princess Precious.
Now she hit one over the wall earlier, and that was, I believe, number 9 on the year for our strongest home run producer. You love to see it from a player like her, and especially because this season hasn't always gone to plan for Princess. And she knocks a base hit through as well. The inning will continue to aboard now. And this is why we put Kareem in that cleanup spot. A couple runners aboard, and even with a couple of outs, Kareem absolutely a threat with the bat. Downstairs, stay ahead if you can. 1-0 on the way. Here it is. That's there. So even up to Park, 1-1. Swinging a foul. And 1 strike away of getting out of it. Swing and a miss. Kareem destroys the bat completely. And we'll move bottom 7. Last chance for the Dockers. It's 5-2. Crowd trying to rally behind Zariah Foley will lead things off against Douglas, staying in there. Starts off outside to Zariah, 1-0, and 2 straight outside the zone for Marker. Gets a foul ball in the third offering. It's 2-1. Foley in danger of walking here. On the ground, throw over, 1 gone. All right, on the road, slam the door. Absolutely. Fatima Everdale. Nobody aboard, 1 gone. That's there. The 0-1. Douglas trying to work quickly. A 1-1. Not theirs. Fallen behind. And that's popped foul. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. And the Dockers down to their final out.
Jason, weapon star.
And how fitting. Final outs of former one of us. First pitch strike from Douglas. Second pitch. Not quite there. Jason going to get a hold of that and send a base hit to continue the inning. He wins this one. Single for Klappenstein.
Pitcher, number 22, Skyler Holcourt.
Skyler likely being replaced. Yep.
Caleb David.
Caleb David. New final hope, and that's down the line. Trouble. If it was fair, it's not. 0-1. That's upstairs. Swing and a miss. Final strike for Dodge City. Here it is. That's on the ground. That'll get thrown. So they're not done yet. 2 aboard. 2 on. That's what I just said. 2 aboard is 2 on. Well, here it is. Trouble in paradise. Juliet DeGame stands between Douglas and a good win. First pitch outside. Pitch her carefully. 1-0 right there for a strike. It's a ball and a strike to DeGame, who gets a hold of it, fouls it away. Final strike for Dodge City again. 1-2 to Juliet inside. 2-2 on the way from Douglas. Another foul ball. He's going to do it again. 2-2, 2 outs. He popped it up. Did Juliet. Playable. Absolutely. But it's going to land nowhere but foul. Here it is. And the play to first in time. And the Pelicans win another one. Came down to a nail-biter of a 7th inning. But Pine City pick up the win. Final score, 5-2. Pelicans with 5 runs on 10 hits, no errors. The unvictorious home club. Dodge City, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors for them. Here's a look at the numbers for those of you who are mathematically inclined and interested in that sort of thing. Pitching, the loss unfortunately getting handed to Reddier, who pitched decently well until he was pulled after 4. The win in this one, we're going to take a look here. The win is going to go to Horse Moody, who went 1 1/3, gave up 3 hits. 2 runs, both of those unfortunately earned. No walks for him and a strikeout. ERA over 6 for the big man. Lily's decent. She had a good start. She went 4, gave up 2 hits, no runs earned for her, and 4 strikeouts for Rocket. ERA falls below 3 for 2.9. And the save in this one is going to go to Marker Douglas. How about that for the youngster? 1 2/3 innings, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, and a strikeout. Good ball game. Let's look at the MVPs, mostly because they're all our guys. It's going to be Lily for her performance. She went 4 innings. We already talked about it. 2 hits, 4 strikeouts. Good to see that for the ace of our staff, Katrina Lynn, today. 3 for 4. Look at that. RBI, runs scored, and a stolen base. And how about Princess back where she should be? 3 for 4 with a homer, 4 runs batted in, and a run scored for the captain of the outfield. Let's take a look at what's next, and what's next is a manager moment. 2 players are fighting. Oh boy. This again, an old flip phone you found in the dugout. Who am I giving an old flip phone to? Well, let's see. Is it going to be, Katrina or Kareem? This is hard. Kareem's been so solid for us. I think after this game, we're going to go Katrina. I'm sorry, Kareem. Please don't attack me in a dark alley. 57 loyalty, not good. We've got to work on that before we end the season. We did get the win. Now we need Franklin City to lose one. Please. And they just keep rolling. Oh. Hey, we did move into first. I don't know why. I don't really... Does anybody know how all that works with, like, when you have the same, wins? Because I just look at the wins and losses, but you look at what some of those numbers mean. Does anybody know how all that works? I'm, again, a bit of a keen idiot. I love baseball to death, but I don't know everything, and I'm not going to pretend to. Alright. Man, lots of games to get through on the simulator frontier.
It's obviously one of two things.
And they might move right back into that spot if they win again. Which they will, but because we haven't played yet, I think they're going to wait to sort us until that game is finished. A big series against the top two teams in the league. Holy mackerels, we must be like the last game on the schedule. Alright, trouble indeed. Brooklyn coming to town. We'll get you a preview of that ball game in just a moment. Before we do, let's take a look at our player development situation. Starting with an option for Horse, which wouldn't be bad. He could gain surrounded, which is not ideal. Is it worth 2 velo, 1 and minus accuracy? Yeah, I'm a little not really sure about that. JC Ali, who we haven't even used as a player yet, probably going to be a no. You could gain Specialist, which would be kind of nice, but we haven't done anything with Ali yet. To be honest, I'm not really sold on that. Ella Vortex. She could gain Wild Thing, which would not be ideal. And it's like 1 stat boost, so, yeah. Kareem Park, rather. 2 power, 1 speed. Could gain easy jumps, which I guess I don't really care because we don't steal very much, but Lorenzo Clark, he could lose clutch, which would not be ideal, and I think we've already kind of talked about that one. Do we do for Horse, maybe? I don't know. Nothing is jumping out at me here, but we could do this for Ali. Sure, why not? Haven't done anything with JC. Nothing there. Alright. I mean, for what Ali is doing for us, which to be honest isn't much, a reliever in the back end of the pen, and being a little older, I don't hate it. Not my favorite move we've ever made, but we'll roll along. And we'll roll along to taking a look at our next ball game, which will be back at home. We've got some new home unis I am excited to show you guys when we get there. 15-9 for your Pine City Pelicans against the 9-15 Brooklyn Bluebells. So they will send to the hill chiefly Solace, I believe, and we will counter with Ruby Farrell. So relatively even pitchers, chiefly struggling a little bit here. Composed, an elite 2-seamer, 1-3 record this year with a 4.38 ERA. Notable players for the bad guys is going to be Ronan Noble, batting .348 with a home run in the year for Ronan. We're also going to get a look at Ali in center, and a 270 average with 3 homers, finishing out with Ortiz, who is batting .262 with 1 homer. Check this out for Princess, though. Look at her batting .370, 9 homers. I was right. And Katrina, .392 on the year for her with 5 dingers. And it'll be Nico Sportsman making the cut. .271 for him with 4 long ones. Well, we're doing all right, and we want to keep that streak going. Again, this is the last episode for a little while until I get settled in the new place, and we will continue this season. I had really hoped to try to get through this season, so we had a good place to rest the series as I move. It just hasn't worked out that way, so bear with me, folks. I will be back, and hopefully more tolerable than ever as things continue. And I really appreciate all the views, the support, the new subscribers. Someone shouted out baseball on the radio, and I talked about my getting into this sport as a kid, listening to games on the radio, and it's fun to be able to play a game like this with the vision I have, and play it in a way that allows me to kind of live out that dream of doing some commentary. So I really appreciate those of you who have stuck along for this madness and this series. So again, I may do a vlog maybe before I leave, but there's going to be a little bit of a lull in the channel as I move and get set up. I'm actually hoping to create a space where I can do some different content. That's a situation for probably a video of its own, but that's the plan. I'm hoping to maybe start some more regular content along with some other things down the road. But again, appreciate you guys for checking in, sticking around, and watching this amazing series from this game that is a blast. Not perfect, but a blast. Appreciate you guys. Take care, and we'll see you soon for more Super Mega Baseball 4 in your Pelicans franchise. We're heading home for the next ball game as we get set to take on the Bluebells. Have a good one, everybody. If you have any questions, comments, queries, theories, baseball making ideas, or anything else, please don't hesitate to put those in the comment section down below, and we'll see you soon. Alright, take care. Peace.